I'm Mr. Netaxis in the UK, actually. There are two of us in the UK, but Netaxis is a Belgian company. They've been going about 10 years as originally a systems integrator, working with your BroadSofts and all the major brands in this space. But over the years, their customer base started asking them to develop their own products, specific tools that they would use in their telco networks. And gradually over the years, that side of the business has overtaken our systems integration business. So the standard products that we have now have been developed as a result of customers asking for them. And it's far bigger, it's extended the business outside of Belgium to South Africa, the Philippines, the USA. Really, it's much more of a global operation.
Great. And in terms of your value proposition, your product set, what do you do and how does it work?
I think our biggest selling product, the hot one at the moment, is something called the API Orchestrator. And this was developed as a layer to sit in between an operator's IT systems, the OSS, BSS, and the network. And we found ourselves in a lucky position that when Cisco brought BroadSoft, they decided that they would end of life their provisioning platform. And lo and behold, our API Orchestrator fits perfectly where the LOKI provisioning platform used to sit. And we are now getting referrals from Cisco for customers and prospects that they have where they need a provisioning, they need a customer self-care portal, and they need something that makes life easier in working with the BroadWorks platform underlying. So that's the real thrust of our business at the moment.
Well, it's a fantastic opportunity by the sounds of it, given that there are still hundreds of BroadWorks instances out there, I imagine.
I know, it's really great. It's a great place to be at the moment. I mean, we've had loads of people coming up. Our stand here at the show is right next to Cisco, and so there's a natural osmosis of people chatting to Cisco and come and chat to us. And I've picked up quite a few new leads this morning, really. That'll keep us going for a while, I think.
Yeah, fantastic. So BroadWorks still the platform of choice for a lot of service providers. Do you work outside the BroadWorks platform? Do you work with other platforms, or is it predominantly the Cisco BroadWorks platform?
It's mostly Cisco at the moment, but the philosophy is that we should be able to work with any platform. And you could envisage an operator actually having two platforms that they use, because nobody really wants to have all their eggs in one basket. Yeah, use our API Orchestrator to feed into the single IT system. So that's the theory. The one area that we are working outside of BroadWorks at the moment is with Microsoft. So we're working with some operators who want to overlay some of their own voice services on top of Microsoft Teams and using direct routing.
Wow, so that's interesting, because we're kind of moving towards I know automation, everyone wants automation. Service providers are very, very important to automate the processes and the ordering processes, etc. But we are moving towards like an e-commerce world as well, aren't we?
This is really, a lot of our customers are what you'd call the incumbents and the established operators who find it difficult to compete with the cloud natives, if you like, the new your Ring Centrals of this world. And so part of what we bring to the party is an e-commerce interface for them, so they can make it look like they've been a cloud native all their lives, really. And the automation side is actually critical. It's a huge cost reduction process.
I imagine incredible value for the service provider there.
Yeah, we don't seem to have any problems taking the business off them, and these are not small pieces of business, really. You're into at least minimum six figures and up, but also we're serving customers whose initial order might be 250,000 seats. So it's quite a nice, juicy piece of business, really.
Yeah, and I imagine the impact on the service provider, the organisation is huge, and also the customer as well. Yeah,
I guess customers these days expect to be able to go online and do everything themselves, don't they? Who buys anything from a shop before checking it out online? And it's just the telecoms world coming into the modern world, I think.